Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the drug reactions which follow second order reaction for the degradation of its therapeutic active ingredient. So it is defined as a reaction in which the rate of reaction depends on the concentration of any two reactant. As its name suggests, second, it means here the drug reaction depend on concentration of two reactant, so it is called zero order reaction. If it depends on only a single reactant, then it is first order reaction, and if it does not depend on concentration of any of the reactant, then it will be of zero order reaction. For example, here two reactants has been used, A and B, and they convert into the product C. So here when it comes to show how the drug is degraded with respect to reactant A, then it is shown minus dA with respect to time dt is equal to going to convert K2 into A. The minus symbol in front of the A represent that amount of concentration of A is going to decrease with respect to time. If it is positive, it means the amount or the concentration of reactant A is going to be increased with respect to time. Similarly, the equation can be represented with respect to reactant B. So the reaction can be represented as minus dB divided by dt is equal to kt K2B. Here K2, which has been used with respect to B and with respect to A, represent second order rate constant. If it is K0, it represents zero order reaction, and if it is K1, it represents first order kinetic, and if it is K2, it means our drug is degraded with zero order kinetic. So these equation can be combined because here the concentration is dependent on the two reactant. So all these two reactant will be combined together, and the equation now will become minus dA upon dt plus minus dB upon dt is equal to K2A in or B. Then dx upon dt is equal to minus dA upon dt plus minus dB upon dt. Here A is equal to small a, initial concentration of the reactant A is considered, and B is equal to small b, initial concentration of the reactant B. So the equation minus dx upon dt is equal to K2AB. Here X is the concentration of reactant A and B reduced after time t. So this is dx upon dt. K2 is equal K2 bracket A minus X bracket B minus X. At a certain point of time, the concentration A is equal to concentration of small b. So dx by dt is equal to K2 A minus X into A minus X. A minus X, A minus X give rise to square of A minus X, and by cross multiplying this equation, we will achieve dx upon a minus x square is equal to k2 dt. Then this equation is integrated on both sides with respect to the concentration and time. Concentration initially is taken 0, and after some time it is taken x. Similarly, the time is taken initially 0, and after some point it is taken t, and by integrating we will achieve 1 upon minus a minus x square is equal to k2. Then time is integrated with respect to 0 to t, and the equation becomes minus bracket a upon a minus x plus a upon a minus 1 k2t, and then 1 upon a minus x minus 1 upon a is equal to k2t. And then a minus a minus x divided by a bracket a minus x k2t. If we open the bracket, then a positive will be cancelled by a negative, and the equation will become x upon a bracket a minus x is equal to k2t. From here the value of k can be determined by taking t on other side. So x upon at is equal to a minus x is equal to k2. Unit of K2 is equal to concentration upon concentration and time bracket concentration. So the unit of K2 will be time inverse and concentration inverse. We can plot all the above equation into a graphical form, and on a graphical form x is plotted on x-axis and then concentration on y-axis. It will give a straight line originating not from the origin but somewhat at a higher distance from the origin, and the slope of the equation will give the value of K2. From the above equation, half-life of the drug following zero order is calculated. When T is equal to T half and initial concentration X is equal to A by 2, then these two parameter T half and X2 is plotted in the equation, and we will achieve a equation T half is equal to 1 upon K naught into A. And finally the equation becomes T half is equal to 1 upon K2 into A, and this is the second order reaction and it's T half.